Hello everyone, let's start today's video, why we behave how we behave. So let's understand first that we all put labels on ourselves. These labels are our qualities. I'm kind, I am very nice person, and we have our own definitions of these labels. For example, let's say if I say I am kind, then my definition of kind would be helping everyone, putting yourself behind, helping everyone, saying yes to everyone all the time. And I do actions, I used to do actions actually, to prove myself again and again that yes, I am a kind person. So whenever someone comes to me for any help, I'll do that. I'll go out of way, I'll hurt myself, I'll create a lot of risk in my life and help the person. So what was I doing? I realized that I was not being true to myself, and it didn't even cross my mind up until I sat and actually reflected upon what am I doing. So what happens is that when I label myself as a kind person, I should also give myself freedom that 90% of the time, if I'm behaving kind, with my definition of being kind, with my understanding of being kind, then at least for 10% of the time I can be unkind or be, just chuck it off for a moment, chuck it off for some time and just be and do whatever I want to do, give myself the priority. But no, I have to prove myself that label. Now understand why I want to prove, or we want to prove this label, because soon it becomes our identity and we don't even realize it. I am kind is my definition. I am kind as me as a person. If I am not kind, then I don't know who I am. I have made it, I've pasted it so firmly that it has become my identity. It has taken my identity. So understand that. Now, if I hurt someone, if I say no to someone, I'm not only hurting other. It is not about others. It is all about you. It is within you all the time. When you say no, you think that you're hurting others, you're disappointing others, but actually you're hurting and disappointing yourself because you are separating yourself from your identity. So let's understand now how to break this, how to mold this, how to change this. So the mantra for changing this is separating myself from myself to love myself. How to do that? Write down all your strengths and weaknesses. Write down all your qualities, all your labels. I'm this, I'm that, I'm kind, I'm hurtful, I'm loved, I'm whatever. And then check for yourself where these labels are coming from. Why have you put this label on yourself? Ask yourself questions. Give yourself time to answer these questions. And you will find that there are something or other that has happened in your life, maybe good, maybe bad, and you have put a label. Something happened, copy pasted one label. Another thing happened, copy pasted another label. Soon you are the bundle of labels and not yourself. And you don't even realize that. So understand how pathetic that can be. Now, when you write down these labels and qualities or weaknesses that you have given yourself and have understood where is it coming from, dismantle them. Forgive the person you are holding grievances on. Forgive yourself and give yourself the freedom to be the exact opposite of that. For example, once I was having an argument with my husband and I was not ready to give up. I thought that, and I sat back and I reflected that what is wrong with this person, what we are doing wrong, because I'm not comfortable with this kind of situation, arguing, and it is never ending. And then I'm holding on grudges that why are you behaving like this? So I understood that I was actually holding a label saying that I'm courageous, and for me the definition of being courageous with my understanding was not to drop off, to prove your point, to argue back up until you have not proven your point, up until the other one doesn't accept your point of view. Now I was like, where is it coming from? When did I become like this? And I understood that it was coming from a harassment that I faced years back in my office. And I sat back, I wrote a letter for that situation, and I forgave and I freed myself from the grievances I was holding on for all those people whom I held responsible. And see, understand that it is I who was holding, who blamed. It was nothing is beyond you, nothing is at par from you. It is all about you. You are creating something, you are behaving like that, you are creating the entire scenario within yourself, and the world is just a reflection of that. So now when I free myself from that grievance, when I free myself from that urge and compulsion of being courageous, I become vulnerable. And the moment I become vulnerable, I am in the position to understand my husband better, to understand his point of view as well. And I experience a better relationship, not because I am doing it with any kind of mandate, but because I am doing it from free heart and without any compulsion, and I don't have any label to behave in a certain way. I can be courageous, I can be vulnerable. These both are now my choices and my strength. Right. Also, here I free him as well, I free others as well from their label. You are my husband, you can't argue with me. Where is it coming from? When did I put this label on him that since he is my husband, he can't argue? That is very silly, and this is such a small example, and we very subtle in our life. It is very subtle in our life, and we do it every moment, every second. So take a step back, reflect upon yourself, and check where is it coming from. Check where you are constraining yourself and your relationship, putting a label, defining that label, then doing actions to prove that label, and again reinforcing that label. Free yourself from that, free others from that, free your other partners, your friends, your relationships from these labels. You are this to me, you will love me, you will do this to me, you will do that to me, you are this kind of person, you are that kind of person, and now they don't have an opportunity to behave any other way than that label. So understand yourself, understand when you have put that labels on others and yourself. Write it down, write all the labels that you have put on yourself and that you have put on others, the close relationships that you have, and dismantle them. See where they are coming from. Free yourself from that, and that, my friend, is when you will experience the freedom in the relationship. You can be vulnerable, you can be courageous, you can be kind, you can be unkind, and still happy in yourself. That satisfaction that it will give you, you'll cherish it for lifetime. So comment down and let me know how you labeled yourself, how you freed yourself from that label, and what changes you experience in your relationship now. All the best. And if you like the video, if it is of any help to you, please like it. Thank you so much.